For the first gameplay that we are going to do on the channel, we are just going to do a Ranked Seasons World Series matchup. Go through a quick look at our team here. We got Kenny Lofton in left, Willie Mays Patrol in center, Batista in right, Frank at first, Hornsby at second, my Cap at short, Chipper at third, and Pudge at catcher. On the bench, we have Mookie, JD, Eloy, Jim Edmonds, and Agon. The potential starters we also have for the day are Clayton, Nolan Ryan, Hershiser, Oswalt, and Arrieta. For our lockdown bullpen, we got Osuna, Goose, Kenley, Rob Nen, Andrew Miller, Johnny Venters, and Aroldis Chapman. Alright, so we finally got a matchup. Hopefully this player should still be World Series. We did let the bar drop down to 845 because it was taking a while. Let's see who our opponent is. So we're playing another Twitch streamer, TTV. I can't even, off the top of my head, that's not somebody we know. But we do have Kershaw on the bum versus his Cy Young. Should be an interesting matchup. 99-21 for myself with a couple glitch losses and stuff in between. And our opponent is 68-44. Alright, so first at bat with Lofton, we got a little impatient swung at the first pitch. Unfortunately, did pop it up. Nope. Got jammed up on that one. He's being pretty cautious. Doesn't want to throw too many strikes. We need to be patient here. Fortunately, we did just line it out. So the good news is we do have Signature Series Kershaw on the mound for us. As long as we get a couple runs, Kershaw should definitely give us some breathing room. What is the rest of your lineup if you're rocking Frank in the 2-hole? Very interesting. 0-2 count. Hopefully we can make this a quick inning here. Get out of it untouched. Hung in a little bit. Thankfully it's off a gracious bounce. It's only a single. We got a 3-2 count. 2 outs. See if we can pitch ourselves out of this one. Jam them up a little bit. Fly ball to center. Routine for Willie Mays. It's going to get the bats going. Right now down in the hole 0-2. See if we can fight for our lives here. Get a base hit. Just got a tad bit underneath it. There we go. We got a shot in the gap there. That should be a double for Hornsby as long as he doesn't cut off. We're going to push it. We're going to push it. 81 speed. He's going to get down. We got the double. He is safe. Joey bats with a seeing eye single. There we go. All right. We got to avoid the double play here. Chipper with another RBI single. Let's go. He took a horrible route. Get moving. Get moving. That's at least second and third. Send him home. We're pushing it. We're pushing it. We're feeling lucky. He doesn't even throw home. Let's go. 2-0. Off to a hot start here in the second. Let's go. 0-0 count. That is a 2-run bomb from our boy, Ivan Pudge Rodriguez. 4-0 on the board. We got a quick rage quit. Oh, we're going to do another game. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do another game here. We're going to let the bar go down to about 870, somewhere in there, maybe a little bit closer to 900. So after a couple of minutes, we finally got matched up here. We left the bar at 883. Let's see who our opponent is. All right, so we are playing Papa BZ13 from Florida. He's got Signature Series Nolan Ryan on the mound, and I got Signature Series Clayton Kershaw. This might be a low-scoring game, barn burner, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, so he's sporting a record of 162 and 136. We are 121. So after some quick research, our opponent is 961. This game will be played on the Legend difficulty. That's perfect. The count 2-2. We're going to see how he handles the 12-6. Good pitch, good spot. That's a strikeout. Repeat of the 2-2 count. We're going to go up and away. See if we get the strikeout here. Ended up right down the middle, but we still end up with a strikeout. 2 down. 3-2 count. We're going to go up and in with this fastball. He seems to struggle lefty-lefty here. There we go. Burn him. Strikeouts across the board. Strikeout the side. Fortunately, we're going to lead it off with a line out. Well struck, just right to the center fielder. 0-2 count. We're going to fight. We're unfortunately going to fight into another line out. It's a rough start. It's a rough start. You can't square that up much better, man. That's good. Okay, that's not okay. One 0 count to Frank. Well, at least that was an out that we do deserve. Fortunately, we rolled it over Frank. Frank Thomas is one of those cards that I've seen that still has that pop this year, as opposed to some cards that may have lost it. That's 4 Ks in a row. See if we can keep it going. 1-2 count to Bryce. We're going to see if we're going to get him to chase. It's 12-6 away. Sees it looking. That's 5 Ks in a row from Signature Series Kershaw. 0-1 to Miggy. So far, we are dicing up our opponent pretty well. He does not seem to... There we go. Alright, so we got the routine round out. There we go. We lead it off with a single. Well-placed hit by our cat Bighorn. Next pitch, right to the second baseman into a double play. Joey bats with a line drive to right. Unfortunately, just like the last inning. Well, at least some good news with all these lineouts. Opponent's not really hitting the ball too well, as we get a ground ball over to second. There's one down. Billy Hamilton's one of those players you just don't want to see get on base, as he might not get on base, but he hits a home run. Interesting. 1-2 count to Nolan Ryan. See if we could get him to strike out like everybody else here. We do. Okay. We're going to climb the ladder. Come back with a fastball up and in. Good spot. There's strike 3 again. Swinging. Ground out. Rollover from Chipper. 2-2 count to Pudge. Just going to keep fine here. Just a tad underneath it. Just missed it. Now let's see if we can get something rolling here with Clayton. Almost snuck one on that line. 1-0 count to Brett Boone. See if we can get him to chase that fastball up. We do. He hits it. Good base hit. And we got Yelich up at the plate. We're going to throw some sliders and junk away. See if we can get him to roll over. As I throw it down the middle. Perfectly executed. Let's go. In a perfect world scenario, we are going to get the strikeout and then the double play. Or we can get the pop-up. That works as well. No advancement of the runners. All right, we need to get a double play here. Preserve the... Oh, another fly ball. Infield fly. Let's go. Any out does now. Let's go. We're going to go with the changeup low and away. Low and away, I mean down the middle. All right, perfect. Perfect. We're down 3-0. Almost worked ourselves out of a jam. Not good. See if we get a strikeout here. We do. Fortunately, we're down 3-0. 1-1 count to the glitchy Kenny Lofton. That should be a double, maybe even a triple if it falls in. Splits the outfielders. We are definitely getting a triple on that. So we should be able to get 1 run back this inning. I feel like after hitting some off speed, we're definitely going to start seeing some fastballs here. We did. We just missed it. We're going to go ahead and send them home on it. Alright, the run comes across. It is now 3-1. I'm going to keep throwing this fastball. Let it beat him. Don't get too cute with it. There it is. 2-2 the count. You know what? I'm going to come back in with a fastball. He hasn't been hitting it well. Pops it up. That's 2 down in the top of the 5th. Alright. At least there's some justice paid back here. Alright, 1 down in the 5th. Oh, Joey bats up. Joey bats up. Joey bats gone. Joey bats with warning track power. Alright. 3-2 count to Chipper. Nothing's really fallen or gone our way yet. We only have 2 hits. Fortunately, we did just miss that as well. (2-1) to Yelich. Got him to pop up. 2-2 count to Big Frank. We're going to throw a high and away sinker. Froze him a little bit, looks like. That's a strikeout. 0-2 count to Harper. We're going to come in with an up and in sinker. We need to get our bats going for next inning. Stuff needs to start landing. There's another strikeout. Nolan Ryan's only gone 41 pitches through 6, but we've been for the most part, all over them. As I say that, we are out front, roll over. There's out number 1. Up in the count, 2-1. Fortunately, we were rolling that over. We are not having a good game. We're just missing everything. Line outs and just missing. 2-1 the count to Miggy as we throw a fastball up and away. He goes with it. We fly out to right. One thing I noticed about Caps this year, they don't seem to be doing well for really anybody. Caps have seemed to struggle for pretty much everybody. We're going to throw a curveball low and inside, see if we get him to chase. And we do. Perfect. Another inning where we strike out this side. We got 3 more innings and 9 more chances to get 2 runs. I think we just got 1 right there. We just got 1 back with Willie. Attaboy. 3-2 the score. See if we can get Frank on the board here. One of the best hitters in the game for me. Frank. Ball's landing perfect. All right. Man on first. No outs. We're going to do our best to avoid the double play here. Yeah, I'm thinking about taking out my Cap. He is honestly the most detrimental player I have on my team. We got ones with Hornsby up to play here. And we just missed it. It's amazing how we could get an inning going and then kill it within 2 batters. Our opponent's getting pretty bold with leaving Ryan in. Been all over him all game, just unfortunately. Oh, we got him. All right, 2-2 the count for Ace. We're going to see if we get him to chase this slider inside. And we do. After this game, we need to see how many strikeouts we've gotten. This has definitely got to be a record here. 1-2 the count to Boone. We're going to see if we can get him a slider for another strikeout. Okay. Weak rounder to first. Frank Thomas makes the error. Awesome. All right. Thankfully, that doesn't come back to burn us. Get the ground out. Just missed it. In the hole. 2-2 the count. Just missed it again. This is getting insane. See if we could get it to roll through the hole. All right, we got ourselves a break. See if we can take advantage of it here. 3-0 with the trusty Kenny Lofton on deck. JD comes in, draws the walk. And we choke it. And we choked it. Cutter away. Gets him to weakly line out to the shortstop. 1 down. We're going to go right back with the cutter inside. Feel like he's going to chase it again. We leave it over the plate, but thankfully it is an infield pop-up behind home plate. That's 2 down. One-0 pop-up from Miggy. That's 3 down in the 9th. We need to find a way to get these runs in. That a boy, Willie. Way to start it off. That's what we needed. We're going to see. We might be getting aggressive on the base pass here. That's what we needed to start it off. 3-1 count. Might be doing a hit and run here. First and second, no outs. That is not what we wanted. That was the worst thing that could have possibly happened. Fortunately, tried doing a double steal hit and run. Bases juice for Chipper. This is the card that I want. Up at the plate. 1-0 the count. We're going to make him work here. Chipper, is that a walk-off granny? Chipper with a walk-off grand slam. You can't. Wow. Brings in Roberto Osuna. Wasn't feeling with Hoffman. Ends up giving up a walk-off grand slam. Telling you, the 87 chipper cards beast. If you don't use them, I would recommend using them. When it comes to the future of this channel, I don't know what kind of content y'all are necessarily looking for, whether it be rank seasons, BR, tournaments, wagers. Let me know in the comment section down below what kind of content you are looking for. Thank you.